Hi there! So in conjunction with World Autism Awareness Month, let's talk about what could be the early signs of autism that you should be looking out for. So sign number one is lack of joint attention. So joint attention basically means there is a lack of back and forth interaction between a child and as well as an adult. That could be ways of different verbal and non-verbal cues. So such as not pointing to an object of desire, or even not looking back at them when an adult is pointing to an object of interest, such as like an aeroplane in the sky or a train. Or there could also be poor eye contact with each other. So there is no eye contact between the speaker and as well as the listener, and as well as there's no smiling or back and forth facial expressions that they share with each other as well. Sign number two would be poor speech and language difficulties, or maybe even no speech. So these kids at an early age, they may not be babbling, they may not even have any single words by the time they reach 16 to 18 months, and they may not even form two-word phrases. If they do have certain speech, but they may be very limited to labeling certain type of objects, or even labeling certain type of cars or trucks or dinosaurs, but they may not be using speech for communication purposes. Certain type of non-verbal gestures, such as not waving, not clapping their hands, not following to a certain tune or to a certain rhyme, could be also another indicator. So sign number three is when there is a regression of their developmental milestones. So they may have started off hitting some of their speech and language milestones, but by the time they are 15 up to 24 months, they started losing that skill, or maybe even reducing the number of skills that they have attained previously. The last but not least would be they may be displaying some repetitive or restricted behavior. So for example, a child might be lining up their toys, or they may even be looking at their hands or fingers in a very unusual way. They may even have an insistence of sameness. So basically they are resistant, or they find it very difficult to cope with any changes in their routines. They may be throwing tantrums out of no particular reason, or they may even be flapping their hands or spinning around the room as a part of their repetitive behavior. So if you do see any of these signs in your child or someone else, please go and see a pediatrician or doctor to seek further attention.